Collective, you tricked them. Like, your enemies feel played. They feel tricked. They feel tricked by God. They feel tricked by the universe. Like, so whoever I'm picking up on today, I feel like you were created by the divine. Like, you chose the avatar that you're in to look very unassuming. Like, I keep hearing the meek shall inherit the earth, right, Collective? I feel like you could be off to yourself a lot. Like, you could be alone a lot. You could love your solitude, right? Or you are just more introverted. You could be a homebody. But whatever it is, you could have a baby face. You could be very youthful. Like, your energy feels very youthful. You could look younger than your age. You could be like, you don't speak much. Like, you only speak when you have something to say. I feel like you drop gems too, Collective, when you do speak. So your greatest superpower is your ability to be underestimated, Collective. Like, I feel like you've been underestimated your whole life. It's given real underdog energy. And people have always tried to come for you because either they see you alone, because they don't see how you roll so deep with your angels, right? Like, people they think that you are weak. They think maybe because you're kind, people take your kindness for weakness, but it's more than that. Like, it was all a divine setup for your enemies, for the dark ones, because nobody had a reason to mess with you, Collective. I feel like you are in your own lane, in your own world, in your own universe. You know what I mean? You're not bothering nobody. Like, you're just trying to do what God and the universe put here to do. Like, you're just here on your soul's journey, on your soul's purpose, on your mission, and you constantly are being attacked. And guess what they realize, Collective? That you, my dear, are a formidable opponent, and that they chose the worst person ever to make their enemy and to come for it. Now they're all over. They're confused, as terrified, scared, because they didn't see your support and your ancestral support, your spirit guides, your team. They didn't see the Most High was backing you, Collective. They didn't see what was coming behind you. Like, I feel like these people too, they were given warnings. Their intuition was screaming at them, not this one, not this one. There's something different about your energy, Collective, and we're going to get into it, but you're a formidable opponent. Like I said, underdog energy. Yeah, they were not able to finish you off, Collective. This is what they wanted. The Ten of Swords in the upright, the ultimate betrayal. Some people were probably trying to take you out, Collective, and they thought it was going to be an easy job, didn't they? They thought it was going to be so easy because you're so meek. But, some of the last will become first, and some of the first will become last, and the meek shall inherit the earth, Collective. All right. Welcome. My name is Kristen. Welcome to Silver Soul. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit all so you can be notified every time I upload, so you can check in and catch these messages. And thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. To my returning viewers and subscribers, I love y'all so much. I just love you guys. Like, y'all are so amazing. I love the comments. I love reading them every morning. Yeah. Like, they could have been trying to off you for money, Collective. Ace of Pentacles. There's air and earth so far. Yeah, but they didn't get the money. Like, I feel like these people now, whoever this person is, they're watching you. They're spying on you. It's like pocket watching as they lose everything. Because whatever they were trying, like I said, you're a formidable opponent. They could not, their plans were thwarted again, Collective. Plans thwarted. Like, yeah, like, literally, it's like they're watching you rise while they lose everything. They can't hold on to anything, Collective, anything financial-wise. Whoever this person or people are, they are losing. Like, it's like they are scraping in the couch for pennies, is this energy. Yeah, these liars. These people that are stalking you, spying on you, have been slandering you. Yeah, they wanted you to be publicly humiliated. They were doing all their public or humiliation rituals on you, collective, like this smear campaign, this gossip, these liars. I feel like these people were after you for money. And if it's not money, they wanted to block and destroy any opportunities that you could get, any tangible opportunities, like any career opportunities, anything. Like that, anything you wanted could be love. Like they wanted to destroy you, collective, but they didn't realize how formidable you really are, and that your innocent demeanor, it hides a beast inside, a spiritual gangster. They didn't know, collective. Oh, they know now. They know now. Trying to like tell everybody that you were crazy, that you're a liar, so nobody would believe you, nobody would listen to you, nobody would see you for who you are, collective. Yeah, more angry energy, like gossip, lies, slander, Knight of Swords in reverse, like these trickster spirits, because that's Loki. Like these trickster spirits that you've walked away from, you have no more emotions, you have emotionally checked out of whatever this person or people who have tried to publicly humiliate you, give you a public fall from grace. They were not able to do it, collective, if they were trying to off you or to make you unalive yourself. It has not been successful. We have King of Wands. This could be you, somebody else, but this is in the upright. This could be you walking away, becoming single. Like you could be single, successful, sexy, because the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, that energy, that is a leader. That is a very confident, successful, sexy energy, but a warrior. Like I feel like this is who you are, and this is what's been inside you this whole time, collective, but you come off as very childlike. Very naive, maybe, you know, like people, oh, did y'all see that orb? That was awesome. But very naive, maybe, you know, it looked like it came right out of my mouth. That was crazy cool. But, I say hi to the angels, my babies. But, anyway, I feel like people could have viewed you as like this page of swords, like that you were naive. You were dumb, collective. You were literally like, and I hope this doesn't trigger you, because everybody found out that you're like a hidden genius, a hidden warrior and a hidden genius. Like you have this King, Queen of Wands in you. Like you are good on your own, but you could be becoming single. You could be walking away from whoever this person is that tried to off you for money or tried to completely destroy you for financial gains. Yeah, for a new beginning. With the Fool, that's Aries energy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have more Leo energy out here with the Six of Wands. And then we have Earth and Air. No water so far, but we have the Fool. Yes, you're walking, whether you're this King of Wands or Queen of Wands, you are in your power. I feel like the underdog has risen. That's what I'm getting, the underdog. So there's this song, and it's a great song. It's from one of the Rocky movies, but it's Can't Be Touched. And who sings that? Oh my gosh, it's a rap song. But in the beginning of one of the music videos, because there's several, but of one of those music videos, it's Sylvester Stallone, and he's talking about it's not how hard you can hit in life, it's how hard you can take a hit and keep going and get back up, right? They didn't see that warrior in you, collective. They thought that if they attacked you, and it's probably with a group, because here's the community, with a whole group, to have you have this public fall from grace, collective, with this smear campaign, these gossipers, these liars, these slanderers, defamation of character, I also heard, like, you are in the upright with this King of Wands or Queen of Wands energy, collective. Like you are walking away, have walked away, become single, like because you see the truth through the illusions, through the lies, for this new beginning, collective. Yeah, like I feel like if you were indecisive in the past about leaving these people or standing your ground, you are no longer indecisive. You see clearly. Yep. As I say that with the King of Swords, you see clearly. This is this King of Wands. This is the same person. This King of Swords, like I just said, whoever this is, and I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of masculines right now, but take it if you're the feminine too. But King or Queen of Swords, you know the truth. You see the truth. You are awakened to it. They didn't realize, like I said, this is that hidden genius in you. They didn't realize that you are not only are a warrior, not only did they underestimate you in the worst possible way that they ever could, but you're a fucking genius too, collective. They didn't realize the intelligence level that you really had in your ability, your discernment. They didn't realize your spiritual discernment. Yeah, we have death in reverse. Like, whatever they had planned to end you, collective, it didn't work. Like, it did not work with the death in reverse Scorpio energy. It didn't work. So you could want to communicate with someone, or you could be receiving communication from someone, collective, who maybe you feel like it's over between, but it's not. Like, it's like the Red Hot Chili Peppers song, easily, let's get carried away. Like, and, but it says, hold on, the words I'm trying to think, but it talks about, it started with a woman on the morning of a war. Remind me, if you will, exactly what we're fighting for. Calling, I'm calling for something in the air. Calling, I'm calling, I know you must be there. And it says, you think it's almost over, but it's only on the rise. It's a great song, go listen to it. I think I might have mentioned that the other day. But maybe you think something's over, collective? I don't know. Let's see, what do we have? What is this? They didn't see this this fire in you, collective. Yeah, whoever these people are grieving because you've walked away. You've stepped into your power. You've walked away from the bullshit for a new beginning. Like, and these people, it's like they're clinging onto you for dear life because you're on the chariot moving forward with a victory. If you're a masculine, you could be moving forward towards this Nine of Pentacles. Like, if you're in this King of Wands energy, you don't have to be a fire sign. If you are just in the energy of taking action, taking the lead, taking, you know, being assertive towards a feminine who you see as this single, sexy, successful, because there's this masculine King of Wands. And like I said, you don't have to be a fire sign. This is just energy. Like, if you have stepped into your power and you see somebody that you want to be with that is this feminine that's over here, single, successful and sexy, like, I feel like that's who. And if you are this feminine, like, that is in this single, sexy, successful energy, like, you have somebody coming towards you. Yeah, they want to message you. They want that, like, they want to message you. Like, and like, I feel like they're on their way towards you. They could have to travel to come to you. What do we need to know, please, my loves? They want to break the silence, because if there has been silence, I feel like maybe this person had been very indecisive in the past. Whoever this King of Wands, who, like, I feel like it's this King of Wands energy who's the one that they tried to betray or off for money. And they found out about all the deception and the treachery with the King of Swords energy. Like, maybe they did some investigating. You know what I mean? Like, with Judgment in reverse, the Emperor in the upright, and the Star in reverse. What do we need to know, please, about this? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like this King of Wands, this Emperor energy, right? I feel like whoever betrayed them, a person or people, and whoever betrayed them, they wanted to keep them so off balance, right? Like I said, money again, but they wanted to keep them so off balance that they would not ever get their wish fulfillment, the Star, and not hear the call. They wanted to keep them asleep and unawakened and in a delusion. Like, yeah, and like, and not being able to, more money, not being able to get this cornucopia. I feel like this was all a setup. This could have something to do with the King of Cups reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That could have been the culprit. That could have been who was trying to off this King of Wands. some water sign that's in the reverse. Those are very dangerous characters. Yeah, somebody that this Emperor has walked away from, collective. Yeah, because they want this new beginning and they want this Ten of Cups. And I feel like they see this Nine of Pentacles as this star that these people were trying to keep them from. Keep them from their happiness. Keep them from, like, you know, it's like the Garden of Eden. Like, keep them from that. Like, these people, it was a setup, but it was all a divine setup. Yeah, people wanted this person to not receive their joy, their happiness, the fruits of their labor, the fertility, like this happy family, this happy life, this wish fulfillment. People in whoever I'm picking up on, whoever you are that's in this Emperor, King of Wands energy, and if you are a cross watcher and you are the feminine, then like this is a masculine that is seeing you as this Nine of Pentacles. It's like pre-Empress energy. And they're taking action with the Emperor. They're standing on business. The King of Wands and the Emperor together, they're both in the upright. They are looking directly at you with this Page of Swords. It comes out right over the Nine of Pentacles. This Emperor, King of Wands is looking directly at this feminine. And I feel like there has been a massive tower in the background going on that this feminine's probably... You've probably been picking it up with your intuition, collective, if you are the feminine, but like you really don't know like what's going on behind the scenes. But what's going on is people are at rock bottom. Whoever came for this King of Wands Emperor, that is a divine being. An Emperor, King of Wands, that is a divine being. And they tried to take their throne with the Sun in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Leo with the King of Wands and the Sun in reverse. Emperor's Aries energy, but whoever came for the King of Wands Emperor, it's just like if they came for the Empress, which I'm sure they did, duh. Like, but these people, they didn't understand that these people are like the Emperor and the Empress, that's a divine being. They are the warriors, King, Queen of Wands, like, and these people who tried this, okay, are drowning over your head, overextended, rock bottom. And if you're the feminine collective, you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Big cats could be significant to you. Leopards. You should look up the spiritual meaning of leopards. Or also it looks like parrots. But let's see. Yeah, we have more money. Somebody tried to end this King of Wands Emperor over money. Yeah, this is current energy today. Today, you're in good vibes. This Emperor, King of Wands, and whoever this feminine is are in good vibes in the moment. But this is current energy, collective. And this is current energy. Right here, right now. And these enemies who underestimated this person, you collective, they're bitter, angry. They want to be petty because they couldn't end you the way they wanted to. All they see is this King of Wands in Emperor energy. And this feminine in Nine of Pentacles energy. This masculine standing on business. And this feminine over here, it looks like completely self-focused, very abundant, very peaceful, very grounded. Yeah, like, and having a glow up. I feel like the Emperor has had a glow up from the King of Wands to the Emperor, you know, and we had the King of Swords too. Once this truth was revealed about this betrayal and what these people were trying to do to this Emperor, King of Wands, and when they found out the truth, like it just caused a massive glow up, and it caused them to step into that Emperor energy, into their divine energy, into their power, because they are seeing this feminine as everything they like, wish fulfillment. And we have burden bridges. I feel like that's this Emperor, King of Wands, like that has burned bridges with these envious people that tried to destroy this Emperor. These resentful, competitive, discontent, like envy. Envy is a very dangerous emotion. It's straight from the devil. Like it's jealousy beyond jealousy. And if you are an Emperor or an Empress, you are going to have many envious, evil people that come for you. And you, like I said, are such a formidable opponent, but they never realize it. You are literally like divine bait for the enemy because you look so naive and childlike and unassuming and like free-spirited, happy. Yeah. Until they do whatever this was because of their envy. Yeah, these people are facing legal troubles now because I feel like they tried to kill someone for money. Yeah, these fake people with fake snake smiles. Like, yeah, I feel like this Emperor, King of Wands, is running away from all of this because we had the Eight of Cups earlier, like walking away from this betrayal, from the gossip, the lies, and the slander. Like, yeah, dodging bullets. Yeah, that's that Ten of Swords reverse, dodging bullets. Yeah, and there are so many rumors, gossip, nosy people that are all up in this Emperor King of Wands business because of where they're running. And I feel like they're running straight towards this Nine of Pentacles feminine energy. Whether you're the masculine that's headed towards the feminine or you're the feminine that, like, there's a masculine that is running, like, standing on business, though. I feel like this is being handled in the divine manner, like how the divine wants it, like leaving this situation with all these bitter, angry, petty, jealous people that are trying to off them over envy and finances and like destiny swap with them, trying to keep them from a glow up. But like, I feel like the feminine is over here because it's the feminine on the card, just sipping their tea. Like I said, the feminine's at peace. The feminine is doing her thing, like vibing out by herself, chilling, sipping her tea, completely unfazed, while this masculine is in the middle of a battle. I feel like this feminine has already overcome her battle or is in the process of overcoming it. This masculine is in the midst of the storm right now. Yeah, with these wolves in sheep's clothing, with bad habits that they've been surrounded by, that they finally woke up and saw the truth to the situation and to these people. You know? Yeah, they woke up to the manipulation, to them being a puppet on a string when they're this King of Wands Emperor, this warrior, this divine masculine energy, right? Like, these people were trying to put a divine being as a puppet on a string for their agenda, for their to steal their money, to steal their destiny, to steal everything. Y'all know how it goes. But they didn't know, collective, these Jezebels. I feel like this is who this masculine has been attached to. I did a reading the other day about that Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like that's who this King of Wands Emperor was attached to, and it doesn't have to be an air sign. That's just a narcissist, a monster, a demon, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, but this Emperor has seen the truth about this Jezebel, and all her flying money. Oh, we wouldn't make it through a reading or a day without bitch-ass voodoo, now would we, collective? This Jezebel and her voodoo, I feel like this masculine found actual evidence of this Jezebel doing voodoo. He could have found an actual voodoo doll doing, and I feel like this Jezebel was doing voodoo on this divine feminine and the masculine, both of them. But I feel like there was actual proof that this masculine found of what this Jezebel, wolf in sheep's clothing, was doing to them. I feel like this person could have tried to maybe poison this masculine. But yeah, I said, single, sexy, successful. That's this divine feminine. That's the feminine in whatever connection this is, and not the Jezebel. That's the divine feminine. This masculine is running from this Jezebel, dark voodoo weirdo. Like, the masculine is running away from this wolf in sheep's clothing and headed straight towards this divine feminine. Like, but things have to be, like I said, it's all divinely orchestrated, how it's all playing out. Death magic. This Jezebel was trying to kill the divine masculine and the divine feminine over abundance. I told y'all, you can't make it up. I love my spirit team. They're gangsters. Yeah, like in the movie Superbad. Gangsta. Yeah, collective. That's you, collective. They didn't know you were gangsta. Like, you come off all fun and happy, you know, because the King of Wands can be King and Queen of Wands, very, you know, optimistic, go-getter, very fun, very youthful, like I said, you know, until they got to step into warrior emperor mode. When they come into that King of Swords and see the truth and actually find evidence. I'm telling you, this person found evidence of this person doing death magic and voodoo, this Jezebel, who's now in heavy concern, the Jezebel, over this commitment that this emperor wants to give this divine feminine. Oh, if you made it with me this far, y'all, I love you so much. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out with me. And y'all are just amazing. Yeah, I told you, jealousy and envy. This Jezebel and their flying monkeys, like, was so envious of this divine feminine and this masculine, and they wanted to wear this divine feminine skin, and they wanted to kill, like, it's like, if I can't have you, nobody can. That this Jezebel was in with this King of Wands because they wanted their money. They wanted their money. And they were so jealous and envious of this divine feminine because that's something they could never be. They're a karmic. Like, that's who they are. Yeah, and they see that this divine feminine has these gifts that they never had. You know, and it could be bringing the divine feminine abundance. And that's making this karmic Jezebel completely lose her mind. Completely lose her mind with jealousy and envy. Because this masculine's running away from this Jezebel. And straight towards the divine feminine, this Nine of Pentacles that this masculine, King of Wands, Emperor, King of Swords energy sees as a gift. Sees as a gift from the divine. Like, that they could have screwed up in the past. They want to come and talk to this divine feminine. This could require this person to travel towards you. But yeah, like, this Jezebel was a thief. But we did have the Chariot energy, like, this King of Wands, Emperor, King of Swords, that's the same person, like I've said, has been through an awakening. And I feel like the divine feminine and her gifts have helped this divine masculine wake up to the truth. Like I've said before in a video, it's like Ursula and Ariel, like, it's like the spell has been broken. And this emperor, like, hears Ariel's voice, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the song of the soul. Like, I feel like this divine feminine, because it came out over the Nine of Pentacles, this masculine has been watching this divine feminine operate in her gifts. Whatever that is to you, collective, has been operating in her gifts, and it has helped this masculine awaken to the truth, to break this spell, right? And I feel like this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine, like, having faith. And, like, I feel like this Emperor, King of Wands sees this divine feminine as their bliss, as their happiness. And I feel like they've been praying. Yeah, and as this mature woman. Yeah, this, y'all, it comes out every day. I'm just gonna, like, I love y'all. Like, I have to have a twin flame collective for sure. Like, this could be your twin flame. I mean, it comes out literally every day. Like, this, like a true twin flame. Like, you know, like, I feel like both of y'all have been praying for each other. And I feel like this twin flame has watched you have faith, operate in your gifts if you're the divine feminine, and it sees you as this earth angel. Y'all both are, though. Like, I feel like the feminine awakened the masculine to the fact that they are this emperor too. They are this divine being too, this earth angel too. Yeah, rich guy. That's this King of Wands emperor that this person, this Jezebel, was trying to take out. They were trying to take out an earth angel. 2 of them. Yep. I told you, you are too divine. Divinity. As I was talking about emperors and empresses, like these people, yeah, and real love, this twin flame connection, a real love, a true love connection that this person tried to destroy, like kill both of them with their death magic and their voodoo. And I feel like this person, this Jezebel, tried to actually off this King of Wands, King of Swords, Emperor energy. It could have been with poison, but because of this connection. And they're so jealous and envious of this connection and who this divine feminine is, and the fact that they are a Jezebel karmic and they could never be the divine feminine. That's why they had to do all the death magic and shit, because they're pathetic. And all they're getting is horrible karma. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Work, labor, and efforts. I feel like this divine masculine's work, labor, and efforts are paying off with whatever occupation that he's in, collective. Yeah, and I feel like this person wants to travel to you, but I feel like they feel like you are cold, divine feminine, because of all this situation. Yeah, maybe you feel like this person manipulated you in the past. And maybe this person had the ability to help you in the past and didn't. They chose this Jezebel. They were under this spell. But that's not an excuse. They have a lot that they need. They made decisions in the past. But I feel like whoever this karmic is that was doing these rituals, this manipulation rituals, they were doing poverty spells for this divine feminine to not be in this 9 of Pentacles energy. You know what I mean? They wanted you to be in complete poverty, divine feminine, but you're high honor and you're getting actual money. This was all over money. This is the feminine over here in this self-love energy. And the masculine is in this warrior, King of Wands, King of Swords, Emperor energy. Yeah, standing up against this entity attachment that this person tried to put on the both of you. Yeah, this person's facing legal issues. This Jezebel. And her false narrative. Like I said, slander, smear campaign, defamation of character. On top of everything else. Yeah, over this relationship, this twin flame connection. Yeah, that both of y'all can't stop thinking about. Because the twin flame collective that I've been picking up on every single reading are 2 divine beings that know that this is who they're supposed to be with. And that's, they both think about each other all the time. And this rich guy, yeah, who's high honor. Your twin flame, the masculine, could be a man in uniform. Doesn't have to be just high honor spiritually. That's the emperor, high honor, emperor, empress. Yeah, and anybody that came up against this connection or against you individually, this could be family, but they are having health concerns. They are going through poverty. It's literally everything they wanted for this connection, like for the divine masculine. Yeah, it says put your faith to the test. And that's what we had, the faith card. I feel like both of y'all, this divine masculine and divine feminine, both of your faith has been tested to the extreme. When this connection does come back together, because for a lot of this collective, there is going to be a reunion. What do we need to know today? Yeah, I feel like this is the emperor saying to this Jezebel, I don't know who you think you are, but I'll show you who you ain't. Right? You ain't the divine feminine. I feel like this person has actually told this Jezebel karmic out of their own mouth that they ain't shit compared to the divine feminine. I feel like there's been a fight, yeah, and it says you will not fail or be defeated. That's this King of Wands, Emperor, and the Empress, the divine feminine. These 2 divine beings, this connection will not fail or be defeated. And here, we've had this come out a lot. I feel the same pressure in my heart towards you. Like, this is a connection. This is a spiritual connection that neither the divine feminine or the divine masculine has been able to let go of. And it could have been years. And I feel like you're very funny, collective, like the masculine and feminine. And like, I feel like y'all have both gone through a lot of trauma. You don't get to the emperor and empress state in the tarot in life as a soul by having an easy life. No, like, you are the ultimate divine warriors. You are God's ultimate, like generals, you know? And this person, this King of Wands Emperor, is saying, if the world was ending, I want to spend my last days with you. And that's for you, divine feminine. This person, like, I feel like there's a big mess that the feminine doesn't know about going on behind the scenes. I feel like if you are the feminine, you have been getting messages, if not just from me, like from other readers, from your own intuition, like, you know, there's something big happening behind the scenes that's happening with this divine masculine and that Jezebel that they chose over you in the past. Yeah, and it says you will witness with your own eyes their karma. That's this Jezebel. And whoever their flying monkeys were that they got involved to destroy the both of you, yeah, the angels are back in blood for these master deceivers. It's Jezebels. Yeah, they're getting it. They're having mental breakdowns, collective, because this masculine's leaving them or has already left them to head straight towards you. And I feel like both the feminine and masculine have had connections, maybe multiple, with other people besides each other. And all these people did was come in to try to break you, divine being, and ended up broken. These master deceivers. Yeah. And that came out again. I don't know who you are, but I'll show you who you ain't. Yeah, and it's happening for you, not to you, collective. This whole situation, yeah, with these people that crawled straight out of the gutter, collective. Yeah, and like, you and your masculine, or this masculine, have had to have radical acceptance about the situation. Like, it is what it is. Like, let go and let God. Like, stand your ground, stand on business, but like, you have to accept it, because you know you're too blessed to be stressed. And that when you realize the tactics of people and why people act the way they do, and like that it's spiritual and that they have been taken over by the enemy, by an entity, like, you have to accept it. Like, it is spiritual war out here in these streets, y'all. Oh, and somebody commented on my video yesterday, on one of them that I did, that it was like, oh no, more dehumanization, yay, because I talk about like magical shit. Excuse me, PSA. There are no muggles and mouth breathers allowed here. Only magical beings that want to be in a magical bubble of existence and slay these demons. Thank you, bye. But anyway, yeah, like, it says your heart is not open, so I must go. Yeah, that's what this masculine, like, found out, that this Jezebel was a playboy, playgirl, like, and their heart is closed. They are this ice queen or king, like, and it says you two are meant to have a very gifted child together. I feel like that's this twin flame connection. And I feel like this masculine, the guilt is eating him alive. Like, this masculine, for what he's done to the feminine in the past. And Put Your Faith to the Test came out again, collective. Yeah, this person, like I said, money keeps coming out. Money laundering. I feel like maybe this person was stealing from this masculine, but they ain't messing with you. Like, they ain't messing with this masculine. Yeah. And nobody thinks you're crazy now, collective. That's the feminine. That's to the feminine. Because I feel like the feminine's been operating in her gift as it goes in twin flame connections. And everybody called the feminine crazy, right? That's why this masculine went with Ursula in the first place. Because they were doing magic on it, and at the time, it collected the feminine. You were just ahead of your time, like a prophetess, like from the future type energy. Like, you see the future. You knew how this situation was going to play out. Like, and nobody thinks you're crazy now, because, like, in one of the videos, like I feel like this is the Divine Feminine, Little Red Riding Hood, the Venus flytrap. Like, you know, like you've had a lot of karmic masculines coming for you too, collective, but nobody thinks you're crazy now because what it came out yesterday, everything you predicted came true 100%. Like, everything that you said was going to happen while you were operating in your gifts, using your God-given gifts, like trying to warn this masculine about this Jezebel, and they didn't listen to you, and then they found out the hard way because this person tried to kill them. Like, nobody thinks you're crazy now, collective, and you won't fail or be defeated. Yeah, and this masculine, this King of Wands, Emperor, turned into the King of Swords, has been through an awakening because it came out again over awakening. The masculine in this twin flame connection has been through a huge, massive awakening and doesn't think you're crazy now. Yeah, they see the Divine Feminine as having scary, accurate psychic visions. What'd I just say? Like a genie in the bottle, collective. That's how the masculine sees you, Divine Feminine. They don't think you're crazy now. You have scary, accurate psychic visions. Yeah, and Too Blessed to Be Stressed came out. I'm just going to call the reading there. Like, don't worry. It's all playing out how it's supposed to be. You are too blessed to be stressed, collective, whether you're the masculine or the feminine in this energy. Like, it was all supposed to happen and play out like this. But just know that the guilt is eating this masculine alive, Divine Feminine. Like, I don't know. They got a lot of making up and like proving themselves to do to a Divine Feminine that is watching, like whoever this person is, but they're obviously an Emperor energy and taking action with the King of Wands because they've been through an awakening and they see the truth of this situation, collective. And you're just over here, you've had so much faith. I feel like this, the feminine has exhibited so much faith because you know your gifts are real, collective. You knew that this was all going to play out like this. Like, you knew that this was going to play out. I feel like I said in one of the readings, I believe it was yesterday, you knew that this person was going to try to kill this masculine for money. I feel like you even tried to warn them that's not going to be for everybody, but for, you know, a lot of this collective, the feminine was operating in her gifts possibly for years, trying to help this masculine see the truth of the situation, but it was never meant. You know, I mean, she did end up doing that, but the divine had to step in. Like, it's crazy situations. Like, there's so many evil people out there, and if you carry the light of God, collective, you are born with a target on your back. If you are the light, but don't worry, because no evil or weapon formed against us shall prosper. We're phoenixes. All right. I love y'all so much. I'm going to do another one here in a little bit. Bye. Have a great day.